Denise would like to introduce you to Ostino, who prefers to be known as Bethel Skelton, which I'm sure you can understand. I read as skeleton every time I looked on his Facebook page. Bethel introduced himself to Denise. "Hi," he said. "Hello," said Denise. "How are you feeling today, dear? It's really a great pleasure meeting you on here." "I'm very well, thanks." "I'm Skelton," he said. "You?" That always annoys me. I don't know why. I mean, if you're going to send someone a friend request, wouldn't you at least look at their name? "Didn't you look at my name when you sent me a friend request?" asked Denise. Oh, okay," he said. "Where are you from?" "I live in Guildford in England. Where are you from?" "Manhattan in New York," he said. "Nice meeting you on here." "And you," she said. "Okay, what would be your age, please?" "Hi." "Hi," said Denise. "I'm 75. How old are you?" "I'm 77, dear," he said. "Nice meeting you." And although I'm going to blur most of it out, this is the photo that he was using on Facebook. "Nice meeting you." "I guess you're retired," said Denise. "I retired 10 years ago." "Yep, as well, dear," he said. "But I'm alone." "Do you have a husband?" "Hello?" "My Albie died 5 years ago," said Denise. "You should join a seniors social club or coffee morning. Then you might meet some fellow oldies. Remember to take your teeth. Us older ladies like a man to have his teeth in." "How you doing?" he said, ignoring her. "What do you do now you're retired?" asked Denise. "Do you keep active? I have 4 grandchildren. It was the youngest, Benji, who put me on Facebook." "I'm very well, thanks. My knees aren't good. They never are when it's cold and damp." "Oh, I'm so sorry about that," he said. "I'm an exciting, thoughtful and compassionate man with a strong passion for life. I'm optimistic and warm. I see every day as a new beginning to life." "That isn't really an answer to my question, is it?" said Denise. "What do you do now you're retired?" "I'm not retired," he said. "I work as a contractor in a marine company at the Gulf shores of Mexico." Obviously, another member of the scamming team had taken over. "I have a son. I love him so much. He's all I got since I got divorced." "You were retired on Tuesday," said Denise, copying and pasting the bit where he'd said "yep" as well, dear. "Whoops, Wednesday," she said. "How old is your son?" "My son is 14 years, he said. I got retired in a cargo delivery company and later awarded a contract as a marine contractor in an oil drilling company," he said hastily, making a mental note to have serious words with the other member of his scamming team. "Okay, how old is your ex-wife?" said Denise. "My Albie was 5 years older than me." "My ex-wife was 47 before we got divorced," he said, thinking quickly and not falling into Denise's trap of trying to get him to say that his wife was 70 and therefore couldn't have a 14-year-old son. "You are really beautiful and attractive, and you know what comes next. It's good to be pretty, and not pretty alone, but to be admired. I really admire you so much. You're beautiful." "She was a lot younger than you, I guess," said Denise. "Yes, she was. That's why I want to be with someone older, so I won't be hurt again. She cheated on me with my friend Williams. I just want a good friendship with someone who understands how being hurt feels like. My Albie was a wonderful husband. Why don't you retire completely and go on a cruise? You might meet a lovely lady on the ship. Why are you still working?" "Since I don't have any woman in my life, I decided to work. But I will be returning from work in 2 weeks' time." "Okay. I just want a lovely woman I will spend the rest of my life with, so I can build a romantic relationship and look after my son. I'm caring, outspoken, humorous and cheerful. You will be the one to see for yourself if we get to know each other better. I'm too old to be bringing up another son. My youngest grandson is 16. "That shouldn't be a barrier," he said. "I have a nanny who can help us do that. All I need is your love, care and attention. I promise to do everything to always make you happy." "Is that a proposal?" asked Denise. "That's just the truth, my dear," he said. "I'm caring, outspoken, humorous and cheerful. You know that one. You'll be the one to see for yourself, blah, blah, blah." "Oh, it isn't," said Denise. "For how long have you been single?" he asked. "I mean, without a man?" "Didn't you bother to read what I told you before?" asked Denise. "Oh, I just remembered now," he said, scrolling back hastily. "So don't you feel lonely at times? You know this one too. I mean loneliness of not having a man beside you?" Denise cracked. So don't you ever feel daft at times, she said. I mean daftness of copying and pasting. I've lost count of how many times I've been asked that exact question in the same words. If you want to talk to me, please write your own messages. You've been talking to me for 2 weeks now. Surely you don't need the help from Google to write something to me. Cue the lie, she added as he was typing. Shock horror, I didn't copy and paste. To which our man predictably replied, No, I didn't copy and paste. I hate it when people accuse me. Oh, I wonder if someone else has said that to him. I knew you were going to lie to me, said Denise. Please stop. It isn't clever or funny. It just makes you look stupid. Stop that, he said. Why will I lie to you? Why should I lie to you? I promised myself to always be honest to you, and you're accusing me now. I'm disappointed. Bye for now. I'm disappointed in you, said Denise, for not owning up and continuing to lie. So she copied and pasted one from someone called Robert Bernard, who said exactly the same thing. Robert said that to me in February, added Denise. Who's Robert? Said our suspicious scammer. Steve also said it in January, she said, copying and pasting from another scammer. Since you're accusing me, he said, is that the exact way I wrote it to you? Yes, said Denise. They said it first, so clearly you all copied and pasted it from somewhere. So be a proper man and admit you got it from Google, or go away. I'm disappointed you feel you have to lie to me. And then in reply to him saying, Why should I lie to you? She said, I have no idea, but clearly you are. And if you're an example of a proper man, there's no way I want a liar by my side. Well, I will go away, he said, since you don't believe me. I wrote it myself. But the truth is, I have seen such question before. Obviously you didn't write it yourself, said Denise. Even a half-wit like you must know that. So I grabbed it, he said. So you do admit copying and pasting. I hate liars. A man of your age should know better. No, I have seen the questions so many times too, so I felt it's a normal question. That's why I decided to ask you same question, because some women has asked me such question online. Okay, now you deny it again. I hate liars, said Denise. Goodbye. But I'm sorry if I made you feel bad, he said. I'm sorry you're a liar, said Denise. No, I'm not, he said. And I promise never to lie to you about anything again. I don't want to loose you. I could never be with a man that lies, said Denise. My heart treasures you so much. You shouldn't allow this to bring up issues between us. My heart treasures you so much. Yes, you are, said Denise, and I promise never to lie to you about anything again. Proves that you know you lied. It's the last chance. A proper apology for lying, or go away. Yes, I know I lied to you, my beautiful angel. Please find a place in your heart to forgive me, and I promise never to lie to you again, no matter anything. I'm sorry, my beautiful angel. Heart, heart. Okay, I hope you mean it, said Denise. Please write your own messages from now on. Yes, I will. Your happiness matters a lot to me. I promise never to make you feel bad or hurt again. I will do everything possible to make you happy. I want you to be the reason why I will smile again in a relationship. Okay, thank you, said Denise. My pleasure. Let me have your email address so we can always have a frequent conversation on Google Chat. And so they exchanged email addresses and, of course, moved to chat. Over on chat, our man said hello and sent another photograph. And if you get a chance to look at the screen, take a look at the photograph that he sent her of an allegedly 77-year-old. Good evening, said Denise. How are you, he asked, and thanks for accepting my invitation. Good evening, said Denise. Who's that man in the photo? That's my picture, said our 77-year-old. How long ago was it taken? Asked Denise. It's been a while, he said. How long ago was it taken? She asked. 2 years ago. Why? He asked. Well, either you're lying to me about that being your photo, or you're lying to me about your age. Which is the lie? And before you pretend to be shocked that I think you're lying, she said, go and look at how old you claim to be. In the meantime, he'd typed the age. Okay, said Denise, how old are you really? I'm 56, he said. I'll just show you that photo again. Keep trying, said Denise. I asked how old you are really, not for another lie. I'm sorry for starting our relationship with lies, he said. Me too, said Denise. How old are you really? That's why I decided to open up everything to you. As in really, really. Not another lie, said Denise. How old are you really? Take a look at your photo. Try again. I'm 56. Sincerely, he said. No, take a look at your photo, said Denise, and stop lying to me. This is your last chance. I'm serious, he said. Last chance to tell the truth, said Denise, and you have to count to 10 to do it. I just told you my age, he said. Look at your own photo, said Denise, and tell me how old the man in that photo really is. So it's left for you to believe it or live it, he said. Try. Oh, my goodness, I mistyped my own age. I'm really 38, said Denise, and again counted down to 0. And, of course, our man disappeared. And I thought that was the end of our man. But as I was making this video, he reappeared. Look. Hello. Good morning, he said. This was about lunchtime, and sent her one of those good morning gifts. Which bit of goodbye and you're a liar you're struggling to understand, said Denise. I showed your photos to my son and grandson, who are here now, and they couldn't stop laughing. So your children are laughing at me, he said. Yes, said Denise, for being such an obvious liar and scammer. Oh, my God! I lied to you about everything. Doesn't make me a scammer. What would you say it makes you? Replied Denise. An honest, upright citizen. My son and grandson are waiting eagerly for your answer. They were still waiting, several days later. I guess our man couldn't think of an answer. I hope you enjoyed this tale of a scammer who told one lie too many. If you did, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another video.